It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. And it comes your way next.
Let's get it. On Tuesday night football. Be hot. These 5 went south.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's what's going to come out of this
one. Line on
top.
Bengals. Come out on top. Everything is like an orange. Like the blue. It's like 13. This damn Madden tournament 13, man. We're gonna have another game. It's election day. I don't give a fuck about election day. This is Madden tournament day. It's football day. It's Tuesday night football. Cincinnati, our first game to kick off today. 13 minutes, ready to go. Got 2 great games. The past on Halloween night and November 1st. Classic overtime game between the Chiefs and the Steelers. Steelers won that game. Here we go. Bang. And the Eagles and the Bills put on a classic 2 days ago. Well, 3 days ago. Damn, time go fast. With Jared Goff. Had a great game last season. Beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving night. Yeah, had a great season. Had a great season. Beat the Ravens. And won against the Ravens. They will face the Eagles a little bit later on. They will face the Bills a little bit later on. Packers and so on. The Steelers, a tough schedule for both teams.
Off with a carry by Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Chase ready to go. Hey, looking on. See how many catches and touchdowns if he can get here in this game.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Back to throw, Goff. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
I think a free play now for Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Loose inside the 30.
Oh, shit.
Inside the 10. And he takes it. Shot across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Defense.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab.
Like that little touchdown, 1-2 with the post. And some of that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball. where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Lost to
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This season will be a whole lot different.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
So coverage there, and they're playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Like Joe Dobbs did earlier. Got Higgs, got Chase.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And not there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow, being chased out left. And they hit him as he... This one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
And he takes it into the end. Across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Here are the line. They line up and kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. Down to the 10. And for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 48 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Still going inside the 20. And touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 72 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same...
And off to the races, down the inside the 10. Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it won't quite make it to the Lions offense, and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, to goal. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now gone. He's got right on the short throw. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And he takes this one in. Touchdown. Brock Wright, 76 yards. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point,
there he goes. There he goes again. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. McPherson now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking placement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 70 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out. Now, I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up. Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
He dropped that shoes.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Offsides.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Man rumble.
This time he got
Into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. McPherson on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
32. How you drop that through?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's good for the Lions.
In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Gone. That is caught by and he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. The long touchdown. 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. And they'll accept that penalty. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Higgins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Burrow looking to pass. Now he's into the clear again. And he will take it on.
Higgins again.
Touchdown. T. Higgins. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bengals are back within a score. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Actually, 7-point game.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Time for another look at this Lions offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways. There he goes, left side. Loose inside. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well. Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow under pressure. They got him again. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Wide open receiver complete. Through the... He may go. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. McPherson now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call,
Automatic
mark off the
first down.
5, and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw is Goff. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
How you doing that?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Goff now looking to throw.
That's not enough.
To the 15. And takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 71 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until today. That had never been done in NFL history.
Interception. But then you got too much out of it. And it's
And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about 6-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And nothing but green. Middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team,
this is
that's
just our first game.
Spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
McPherson on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Back draw.
The offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time.
7 possession game.
And they're able to hit pay dirt.
56-49.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now St. Brown, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Still here. Still in the first quarter.
Burrow will throw.
Stop it.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. There he goes again.
Higgins.
And that touchdown, his fifth touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him 30 to 27. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you take a look at the numbers, not much to complain about on that ledger. He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot. Taking it right down Broadway. Loose down the middle of the field. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Burrow. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Trenton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
The defense does. They're getting trying to catch up any means possible. Being destroyed. Got Cowboys on the other side. Scott, Kittle, Lamb. George Pickens' first game as a Cowboy.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. From the 50, it's Goff.
That's throwing away.
Sideline, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got some...
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it into the end. Across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
McPherson now for the extra point.
Just like that.
This one through the uprights and good. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Flag.
That one caught on the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
From the gun, here's Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Jared Goff.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 73 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? Back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so the middle.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. And that flag accepted. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. They'll get this up to about the 44.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. down to the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.